Hey guys, it's Ross. We're outside today. It's been pretty warm out recently. We've had a nice little 2-degree Fahrenheit low. Things had really frosted over. The ground had certainly freeze. We had a polar vortex here in the Northeast, and this little area here was the area that I had showed you guys about overwintering your trees, your potted trees, here in this location for the entirety of the winter. We've done 2 videos on this. We've overwintered them in this location for 2 years now. I've done this before in another year with different trees, different plants. We've gone over the different types of trees that you can do this sort of scenario with. So if you want to go back and watch those videos, please do. But the point of today's video is actually to show you guys this process and why it works and how I know it works now and why I think this straw is so important, because you got to come out here in the wintertime to observe certain things, guys. We talk a lot about observing your landscape. There's so much to learn out here, even though nothing's really going on, but there is. So that's what this whole day is going to be about. I'm probably going to get about 6 or 7 videos out just on things that I've come across in the first 2 hours of me being out here. So you don't have to spend all that much time, right? I'm out here planting trees and stuff. I'm out here doing all kinds of things. But if you go out here on a walkabout every single day, there's really a ton you guys can learn. So in today's video, like I said, we're going to be observing why these trees are staying dormant and why they're staying alive. Well, one, this straw really acts as a nice insulator. It keeps things a bit warmer because the ground is raising that heat up all the time. Right, the surface of the ground beneath these pots is actually probably somewhere between 40 and 50, believe it or not, because you can see in here, these are some Egyptian walking onions that have been underneath this straw, and they've been growing. Look how much growth they put on. So the ground must be warm in this location underneath all this straw. It's got to be obvious, right? Now that heat is then being trapped by the insulation, which is the straw. Additionally, the pots are actually staying cool. And how do I know they're staying cool? Because I'm taking some of them out of the pots to then plant in the ground, and these things are frozen solid. Okay, that part isn't, but the top here and different portions of this, I can't really move these trees. They're stuck in there, and I'm kind of stuck in the process of me planting all these things. I can't really get what I need to get done. Even though the ground here is really thawed out, it's not frozen one bit. In fact, it's super wet. But I can't even finish this job over here that I'm trying to accomplish by planting all these different pear trees, because I need to separate the 4 of these, and I can't do that. I even took a shovel to it to try to separate it, but this thing's hard as a rock. I can't get through it, which tells me that this is really great for when things get warm, because when things get warm, we don't want things prematurely waking up, okay? So even though it's been really warm here, everything outside has been really warm, the ground's not frozen, but the soil in the pots are. And this is really important because when the sun comes out on a really hot day, let's say in February, this is usually when that happens, the sun then shines down on this little area. It's very sunny here, and it can really warm things up if they're not insulated, right? Let's say the side of this pot is black, which it is. The sun hits that, really warms that up, and warms up the soil. And because the soil is then warm, these trees wake up prematurely. They put out their flowers, and you can then get hit by late frost, and you don't get any fruit. So by protecting them with the straw, you're not only keeping them warmer, but you're also keeping them colder. And I know that's a bit weird to understand. Maybe that's a bit of a contradiction, but it's the truth. So I kind of wanted to show you guys how this all works now that we're here in the wintertime, rather than just taking my word for it in the fall. If this is something that you wanted to do and been thinking about doing and had no other choice but to leave them outside, just put them in a pile, gather them up, and put some straw on them, and they'll get through the wintertime no problem. And if you put enough straw on them, they'll certainly stay dormant long enough for them to flower at the right time. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Actually, please follow me on YouTube, but Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, we are posting all kinds of different types of social media on there, different kind of content that's different from these videos. So please give me a follow over there. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon. See you for tomorrow's video. Take care, guys.